So this is gonna be just a second take, and what was a shame is that the first take was awesome, but then I had to do shit. This is a comparison. I like blanked out completely. I have the shit in front of me, so I should have jogged my memory as to what I was doing. It's not a comic haul, by the way. There will be no comic haul this week, and next week's gonna be Slim. Sunday is Father's Day. I actually spent money on my dad this time. I always spend money on my dad, but more than usual. Anyways, this is gonna be the comparison between the Marvel digital app and the DC digital app. DC digital app sucks. I love the Marvel digital app. Now, it's not in the interface, they're both the same. They have what's called guided view, and it comes from Comicsology. I don't know if it's Comicsology, like they founded it, and they're like, hey guys, this is what you should do, because this is the best way to do it, because Apple iBooks is terrible. I don't even suggest you even use Apple iBooks, because all the free comics they have on there, you can get on their respective apps. Yeah, Image is leaving, but still. I'm not going to be talking about those ones. They don't have a whole lot. Because the majority of the ones I get are either Marvel or DC, and when I get them digitally, I get them on the Kindle for many reasons. Anyways, so this is how it is on the Apple iBooks app. This is the same page. This is how it is. You read it like this. You don't do what's called guided view, or you don't get to read it like this, which is like this, just this side, not this side, like a PDF basically. It's how you should read it if you can't do guided view, because you don't know how to do comics, I guess. I don't know, but guided view do panel by panel. So, and I hope you guys know what panels are, because this is a channel where I talk a lot about comics. Probably the most I talk about comics the most. So panel, you hit the panel, and on the app you swipe, and that's a perfect way to do it for on digital, because someone that can't see like me has to have it panel by panel. I read very close. I mean, I read like this far, I'd say. Read this close. So like, it's probably not even a foot, like 6 inches or less away from my face. My vision is terrible. I think I told you guys this countless times. I know the glasses don't make it better, and no, there are no glasses that can make it better. My cousin always thinks that, and it's like, no, my vision is so shit that no glasses, unless they make like unless a genius scientist who makes a pair of glasses that can make anyone see, like blind people see and whatever, and they see clearly, whatever. Anyways, I haven't even started talking about the DC app, and we're already at 3 minutes. See, that's how my vision is. I can't just see from here. I have to see from where I am. I have to, like, go in like that. Anyways, so the Marvel app is... Okay, so I got visual here. So this actually have a sale on this, and I think it's either $2.99 or $3.99, but it's no more than $3.99 or $2.99 when it's on sale. Again, on sale, not regularly. Now, it has technically it's a bit longer, but it's like 2 issues longer. But then this and this are the same amount of pages. This from DC will be $5.99. They actually don't have this on. I'm getting like a huge sense of deja vu, because I talked about this in the first cut. This Coca could taste terrible. Oh yeah, product placement, by the way. I just said it's gonna taste terrible because it's been out too a long time. Ugh. Nope. Ugh. It's not even carbonated. Ugh. Okay, nothing on it. Anyways, so they actually don't have these on there, and I suggest you either get them at your local library. It's the Rogers Memorial Library. If any of you guys live close to me and are comics fans, the only person who lives close to me that I know, I have 2 people. One does watch the channel and likes comics, so I recommend you get this series. I haven't read the original Teen Titans, and I wasn't too terribly confused, so I gotta jump right on. But you do need to know certain things about the Teen Titans lore. Like, basic information, basically. Anyways, so yeah, that will be $5.99 here, $3.99 here. Same book, same amount of issues. Just again, pretend that it's the same. It's basically the same. And Teen Titans has 2 more issues. But it's scummy. Like, I don't get it. Okay, so they have the perfect example, and I should have grabbed this, but I don't have it. If I do a second take, I will. But the Batman Court of Owls, which you can get for free on Prime Reading, same digital, same guided view, same everything. So it's basically like you have it on the DC app, you have it for free. Even, and especially on my preferred way of reading comics. And yeah, it's Prime Reading, so you can't take out more than 10 titles. And it's only going to be there for a limited time, but it's been there for a long-ass time, like 2 years now, so it's probably going to be a mainstay. Anyways, and it's an older book, so I wouldn't imagine it would ever leave. Anyways, but yeah, that would be $5.99 as well, and they have a sale right now, and it's $5.99 to buy digitally. That is just lowest form of scum. Like, and when it's not on sale, this is $10.99, and this is $12.99. They're just way too high. So if I had like a little counter, number one, the pricing is way too high in DC, and oh my god, the audacity. I hate using that word because it makes me sound like I'm trying to be this professor, but the absolute audacity. I don't have any other way of saying it, but the balls, there you go. The balls on DC to have a deluxe edition. So pretend this is the deluxe edition. You know what, actually I'll go get a deluxe edition. I'm gonna keep in mind, this is the digital price. This isn't the list price on the Amazon. So this is the deluxe edition. Now pretend this is Superman, and pretend this is the Man of Tomorrow. Not Man of Tomorrow. It's like Tomorrow Man or something. I don't fucking remember what it was called. It was something along those lines. No Tomorrow. I don't know. It was Tomorrow and or Man. I think it had that. It wasn't the Man of Tomorrow. It wasn't that critically acclaimed Alan Moore run. But anyways, $34.99 digitally for 12 issues, and you can get the same exact book for $16.99. It's actually right next to it. 12 issues, basically the same amount of pages, minus 20 pages. So you're paying double the amount for basically double the amount, because 16 times 16 I think is like 36, I believe. Sorry, 16 plus 16. 16 times 16 is well over 100 and is well over $34.99. I know that, but it's just, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. They shouldn't. It's not like the digital code 32. It's not like the digital code comes with a mail-ordered deluxe edition hardcover to your door. At least I don't think it does. So why is it $34.99? That is insane. And a lot of people don't like this. And there's people on the internet that are complaining about it, because you can get them cheaper on Kindle. In fact, I know you can get a couple of them cheaper. So they have, and it's not on sale, they have Joker to Celebration of 75 years. I got it was on sale, and I suggest you only get DC digitals when they're on sale, except for one instance, which I'll get into. So they what was it? Because I was thinking of other things I was gonna say, and I just like made me forget what I was, made me lose track. So I was talking about, so it's Joker's Celebration of 75 years. It's $30 on the Kindle, on DC app, but $16.99, which is still too much, on the Kindle. Why is it $40? Why is it half off on the DC app, on the Kindle app, and not on the DC app? I guess I guess they think that I guess they're doing the movie theater approach. But what they don't understand is that people are smarter than that. People know that the Kindle has comics, the same comics that DC has. At least in Marvel's case, it's very hard to find the Thing solo series, the individual issues. You can get the little collections, like the ones like this, but you can't get the ones like this. Yeah, pretend that was World Fame books. I don't have any of those. So at least in a Marvel app, it makes sense why it would be like that. Now the Marvel app, they do have their instances where it's more expensive than the. In fact, they have books for $19.99, and it's. Like $9.99 on the Kindle app, and one they have for $100, but it's 800 pages. I think it's like over 800 pages, and you can get that. It's hard copy, but it's a huge ass book. It's like I think it's like 2 feet long. It's a huge ass book. It goes to my friggin' hips. That's how big it is. And I'm like 5'7", so I'm almost, I think it's 5'5" or something like that. So I'm not super short, I'm not super tall. I don't know. Anyways, average size, I would say. Another thing I don't like with the DC app is that Marvel has been, not just because of the Black Lives Movement, but I think it was mainly at first. I think it was because of COVID-19 and all stay at home. So they're like, pretend this is free. It's not. Here you guys go. Digital book for free. Take it. Download it for free forever. Keep it forever. No bullshit about Prime reading this or only available for a limited time in your library. And it was available for a limited time. You had to buy it right then and there if you... not like, it wasn't like a day or something. It was like a month or so, but I got it right then and there. And they're like, here, this is for free. He's like, this little flimsy book that's gonna take you two seconds to read. Here you go. You're welcome. And the friggin', oh my god. So they actually, oh my god. They have a 10-page book. 10-page preview. Preview for free. Not the whole book. They're too poor to do that. Apparently, DC Comics is failing harder than Marvel is. I don't think they are. I know they're both failing. They're both failing. The whole comics industry is going to go kaput pretty fucking soon here. But how hard is it for them to just go, here's this for free? They don't have to do 25 of them and 25 plus. I think it was, at the very least, 60 books for free. 60 of these for free. And yeah, they're not, some of them are, they're varying quality. For every, Miles Morales, you're gonna get an Ironheart. So, and I explained that before in an earlier video, how bullshitty that was, and how I was stupid that I did that, and I didn't do the Miles Morales originally, the very first volume of his very first ongoing series, which had his very first appearances, and it's like 6 or 7 issues. Because I think the Ultimate Fallout #4 was material from that book. I don't remember exactly, and that was the weakest one. So again, I'm so glad I got that. Yeah, it was 60,000 points, and it took a long ass time to get it, but it was worth it. Because there's a lot of shit I didn't remember. There was the first few pages. I was like, I do not remember any of this. Like total blank. Like when I was watching the Miles Morales movie, when I was watching the Miles Morales movie, they had that 42 Spider-Man. I'm watching the movie after I read the book. I'm pretty sure. I said to myself, was that 42 in the comics? Because they're making it, because it was like one of those things that's like, yeah, it's got to be an Easter egg, but it should have clicked, I guess that's an Easter egg. That's in the Miles Morales comic. I'm pretty sure it was after I read the Miles Morales book on the digitally, but still, like even like a second time viewing it, which I know was well after I had read it, because it was like I got on DVD that May, the next May, like that came out in December 2018, got it May 2019, so it was well after that, and I still was like, an Easter egg? I don't know if it is, but now I know that for sure is an Easter egg, because it's the spider has a 42 written on the back. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, and that is the spider that bites Miles. I don't know if it's the same that bites Spider-Man. It obviously gives him spider powers like Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man, but I don't know if it's the same spider. It probably is. I'll probably find it out later and then feel stupid for not realizing that. And again, it's been a long time since I've read the first Ultimate Spider-Man, which I might go back and start that from the beginning too. Anyways, so that too. I don't know why DC doesn't just say, hey, here's this for free. We want to be generous. You don't have to do 60 books in all. They can do 25 in all and span it out, but it makes no sense. DC, because what the best thing about that is I'll read this for free. I'll be like, wow, this is actually really good. I'm really liking this. I'm going to buy the second volume of this. Same for DC. I actually really like this series. I suggested get it. I don't know if I explained this in this cut, but you can jump right into this one. I jumped right into it, only having basic knowledge of Teen Titans. And you like read through this, and you're like, wow, I really like this. I want to buy the second volume. This is the 6th volume. This isn't the first one. It makes no sense why DC can't do that. Nah. DC just wants to have you say... DC wants to just have sales for this for $5.99. Now, I'll hand it to DC. When they have sales, this and this, same amount of pages, are both 99 cents. I'll give it to them there. But it's still bullshit. The point of a sale is for you to go, wow, that's an unbeatable price. I can't get that anywhere else. I would have to travel out of my way to find a used bookstore that probably has the book in shitty condition to get that good a sale. And yeah, $5.99. I feel like $5.99 is $11,000, but it's not. I get that $6 is not a lot, but it's twice the amount that it would be if it was Marvel. And I've gone on and 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 on how annoying Marvel is with their print books like this. This is a bad example because this is the same price as this. But this nowadays would be $16.99, or $15.99, or even $17.99, and this would be $16.99, but this would be $17.99. Bad example. But that they have a complete collection. Like complete collections, even they're like tinier than the normal ones, are $34.99. In that same X23 one, Volume 1 was $34.99, Volume 2 was $39.99. Watch my videos. I have countless examples about DC's pricing versus Marvel pricing. So it makes no sense why DC's digital books will be more on sale than a Marvel book at the same price, the same amount of issues, pages, yada yada yada. It's more issues than pages, because some issues can be longer than others. It makes no sense. Now, obviously, DC New Frontier, which is 4 issues, I think. 4 to 6 issues, but they're long. They're 64 pages each. Way too long for a single issue of a comic, I might add. And that's just my take. It's more just because I usually read the most amount I'll read in one sitting is a 35-page book. And that's just my attention span. Like I'll take obviously take breaks, and it's just for a 64-page book, it's gonna take me forever to read. That's why I still haven't dug into reading New Frontier yet. I have no excuse. The other books are a lot shorter. It's just I get into this mode where I'm like, I don't want to read this because I want to read it all. I'm gonna read all of this in one day. All of this. Hell, this would take me 6 days because I read 1 issue a day, unless it's Miles Morales. When I read it the first time, that was all in 1 day. I think that's all in one sitting. I didn't do that for the other Miles Morales book I have. I somehow managed to space myself out even more. Space myself out more. So, yeah, it makes no sense. And $34.99. There should never, ever, 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 unless the book is 600 pages, it should never be more than $19.99. It is insane. There is no reason for it. No excuse. I don't care. You can make a whole book that's this length of reasons for why DC needs to have a book for $34.99. That's probably cheaper to get digitally on the Kindle first of all, and to get physically on Amazon. There's no reason for it, and sometimes it's the same price as it is physically list price. So you might as well just go to your local comic book store and get it there, and go on Amazon. I guess DC app thinks that all the people from DC, all their fans, will only buy it from the DC app, which I don't suggest. I haven't bought anything on DC app, I don't believe. Now I will give it to DC. They do have a lot of freebies like this, and the Image app, bad example, but they have the Image app also. They have more modern books for free, more like issue ones, which what really pissed me off is the extremely mediocre and underwhelming, boring, tedious, meandering, shitty book that was shitty series that was Undiscovered County had its first issue for free. Wish I got it there. But yeah, I'm gonna I know who it's by. Superman, Brian Azzarello. Not Brian Michael Bendis. His book should be for free, let's be honest. For tomorrow. Oh my god. First of all, I got 2.5 stars. But, wait for it to, there we go. $32.99, and you get 3 for the price of 2. Which is their way of saying buy 3, get 1 free. I guess I don't like saying free. They actually don't. They actually, check Kindle Comicsology. So, yeah, it's $29.99 on Kindle, and Kindle isn't like the best place, because sometimes they'll have books that are super comics like this that are super expensive, stupid expensive, but at least it's cheaper for the most part than the DC app. The Marvel app also, they're not the best place. They're not like the they're not super nice with their prices either, obviously. But and they, all their digital comics are the newest ones. Like this, say this just came out. This would be $34. Could you imagine? This would be $3.99, same price as it was to buy physically. And that's why I just waited till Newbury Comics opened back up to get any new comics, except for that Robin one, which I couldn't wait for, and it was an unbeatable price too on eBay. Came in perfect condition, by the way. eBay is pretty good sometimes. I have yet to get a book in bad condition from eBay. It's usually because I do my research. They usually say factory sealed, which means it comes in like the packaging that the little clear packaging, like they have in they have in movies and stuff, like rip it off, and then, the plastic stuff they have it. Anyways, I just say that was redundancy to the max. But this isn't about eBay, but yeah. So yeah, I just realized that DC Comics is Detective Comics. So there's no reason for a book like this to be $34.99. Again, this is the Superman for Tomorrow Deluxe Edition. No reason for this to be $34.99, and for this to be $5.99 on sale digitally. Or better example, this, which has the same amount of issues, but again, it does, as this. Does it have the same amount? It has the same amount. This is going to be stupid. They said that for no reason. $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42. 9 issues, so no. But that's just DC. Yeah. It makes no sense. And I'm glad people are starting to wake up. Like, it has a lot of 2-star reviews, and it's not reviewed very highly. I would just suggest to you. I already hate getting books digitally, but I only get them when this says $2.99. And let's face it, this is $5.99, and it's full price anywhere else. So I do have me by the balls there. But for the most part, and that Joker book that was originally $18.99 was, and this is Kindle's price, was $7.99. So it was like, you know what, it's actually $6.99. I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll get it there. And that's fairly priced because it's only $2 more or $1 more. Yeah, $1 more than a book like, so this versus this. This is $6.99. This would be $5.99. Yeah, I'm getting this. This is a huge ass book for a cheap price. So not all bad. It's just there's no point. There's no reason for why. Again, this should be $5.99, but this could be $2.99. This should be or at the very most, $3.99, and this should be. If it was $2.99 on sale, it should be $2.99 obviously. I think the X factor is $3.99. I don't know. But yeah, just my tangent. No reason for it. I like the Marvel app's pricing a lot better, which is ironic because I like DC's pricing on their physical books more. Go physical. Go physical. Because they could censor, and I've heard they're going to do this, they're going to start doing this, but they could censor your digital books. Hell, the ones that you already own. So, go physical like with the movies. All I have to say, it took 30 minutes to say. My videos are getting longer and I like it, but I'm not going to watch it myself. I'm going to leave it to you guys to say how you like it. Okay, that's it.